Hi chaps, it's Ian here, and we have something a little bit different, a little bit saucy for you. As a mid-season interlude, we were given the opportunity to try out some material from the Ixalan setting that you may or may not know from Magic the Gathering. Our season regular, Tom, playing the Bardos Garen, stepped up to the plate, and I had a chance to try and cock it up as a player. We recorded this back at the end of 2020 between lockdowns, and it was actually the last time we all met together face to face, so we thought it would be nice to put it out there. We hope you enjoy it as much as we had fun making it. Over to Tom.
Dragon Wing!
Performance checks have advantage. Such a shit character. And I can, as a bonus action, which I'm going to try and do right now, can I see a figure in front of me anywhere on the ship?
On the ship, or are you looking for the other siren up in the clouds?
I'm going to look on the... Can I do both?
You can look around, yeah.
Can I look around?
Sure
Can I see any figure within?
So you saw the siren fly past you off into clouds, and you can see its figure receding into the mist. It's probably only about 25 feet away from you, but the clouds are quite thick.
I think let's go for the siren. I'm going to try and beguile it with a bonus action, which means it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Doke. It rolled 3.
Rolled a 3?
Yeah.
It fails, which means that the creature for the next hour becomes friendly with me as long as it can hear the music.
Yeah, so you've just got to sing Robbie Williams for the next hour.
Quite loud. I think we're in a storm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I start the song again from the beginning and start singing the chorus. But this creature is mates with me.
Cool. That's awesome. Okay.
Can Nisox do something, or is it?
Yeah, of course you can.
Emboldened by this unearthly cry that has pierced the winds and the thunder that has erupted around the ship.
Wait. Would that count as a charm?
Cheers, mate. So just run my...
Hold on a second. I just realised sirens are, as you are not very good at being charmed. In fact,
If we're retconning things, that's why Ninor knows that and doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that Ninor fires up the old pipes and then stops and starts pointing to everyone, possibly holding up a glow stick and throwing out some lasers to the rest of the crew. So no, that was on the cards.
Yeah.
But obviously, Siren to Siren doesn't do that.
And then Nisox, seeing that fail, was just hides back behind the staircase.
Which is why instead, fuck these spells.
I try and talk to a dog.
At least 4 of them do basically the same thing, which is charming people. Oh no. Yeah, Harry's looking at my spells. There's nothing I can really do.
Yeah. As one of my favourite DMs would say, know your characters, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Turns out the siren doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
I think I'm just gonna go in with a simple. Yeah, it will be vicious mockery.
Nice. What are you going to say for the siren as it flies past you?
I'm gonna say, what kind of siren are you? Not one that could be used in any visual capacity.
Nice. Okay. What do you need to roll? What do you roll for that?
Oh, it's a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom save.
Cool. Okay. Let's have a look. That is a natural 1. So a 2. Very somewhere off in the distance.
A long way away.
Yeah.
In another universe.
Yeah, right.
Here comes all the damage from Vicious Mockery.
Oh, that's a 4 and that's a 3. So 7 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And it gets disadvantage on its next turn.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cool. Okay.
On its next attack, before the end of its turn.
Crying under the stairs of the ship.
Crying.
Head in the knees, just sitting under the stairs. Nisox just thinks back to the court and just, why did I ever leave this place? Why? and this anger builds in him, and he's never been one to control his druidic powers. It's always just been an innate thing that just erupts from him, and that's why I don't think he's managed to master his wild shapes as of yet to an X level. But this energy just erupts from him from the ship waist back, but it creates a huge tidal wave.
Oh, nice.
That just emanates from the ship.
Yeah, towards the
other pirate ship.
Yeah.
And a huge 30-foot long 10
throbbing
feet
tidal wave.
wide. No. Let me just see how high it
Control
is.
yourself, Tom.
Veiny, pulsating tidal wave.
30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. Just tidal wave crashes into the ship.
That's
and
awesome.
Each creature in the area has to make a dex saving throw, please.
Yes. Next 20 minutes, Tom doing deck saving throws
for the whole crew. Awesome. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some sort of like contested spell casting check with advantage for the effects of your tidal wave versus essentially like the capability of that ship to withstand your tidal wave.
Sure.
And I'm going to say that is going to be based on the proficiency. What would fucking sailing be as a skill?
I don't know.
What would that even come under?
Like survival?
Animal handling, but the animal is a boat.
I think it's just like straight intelligence or something.
Straight in, yeah, from the captain of it.
Depends what you're doing, I guess. Maybe
Maybe Dex is tricky.
Yeah.
I think
Straight roll.
Oh yeah. So does tidal wave do damage? What does it do?
It does nothing,
Okay.
and that's it. No, it does that, and then every creature in the area has to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
Okay. I see.
What's
I
the
got it. Cool. 2 6s and a 5. Nice. So the tidal wave, because it's going like the ship is coming directly into it, right? Ships are great at going directly into waves.
Yeah.
However, like a little bit of nautical knowledge for you there. So this pirate ship that looked like it was about to just plough directly into the side of the Santa Marta sort of rears up on this wave, comes back down with a huge crash. It's still going forwards, but is going so much slower that it will probably make contact, but it is not going to plough directly through to Santa Marta. And it gives all of you on the rail much more time to prepare yourselves. And as it comes back down, you see a bunch of sailors on the other ship sort of resteadying their feet. You hear another scream from the skies, and the galleon is still coming on, but it's basically just going to make like a dink instead of crashing directly into you. And
Does the tidal wave hurt any of the people on board?
there are probably a few sprained ankles, probably a few hurt people. What you've done is stopped the sinking of the Santa Marta,
You're an absolute hero.
which is pretty fucking awesome.
Yes, well done, you small pathetic creature.
Prosthetic creature.
yeah,
I thought you
Like,
said.
as in, like, Nisox doesn't even know, like, he hasn't even felt that energy leave him. Like, he just,
Wow.
Nice
just
one,
crying
Goblin.
under.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, like, I don't know whether you guys have seen, like, where it's emanated from, but all you've seen is, like, this wave just is created and just
Yeah.
the sobbing that from the center. Or maybe on the crest of the wave, you just hear
The pirates, thinking on their feet, knowing that they're not just going to be able to walk aboard, instead seem to be knocking grappling hooks to harpoons.
Oh, no.
And you hear a whistling as sort of 5 or 6 of them stick into the deck and hold fast.
Can I see?
You can see now sailors, pirates stood at the rails.
I've got targets.
You have absolutely got targets.
I would
You
like
can-
to shoot them.
Yeah.
I would like.
Loose with reckless abandon.
Cool.
Yes.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty
Oh.
Oof. Roll some damage.
Yeah. So, because I'm a path of the Kensei, I get to roll a D8, which is 5, and I get to also roll a D4 on top of that.
I love when Harry
It's a
goes
Tensei
full
weapon.
D&D nerd.
So
It's like,
it's
actually, I'm actually this and
Half
this
of the
and this.
Kensei, I can...
So that is
And Hannah and I are
11
like,
points of
what's
damage.
an arrow?
Yeah, that was a Kensei shot, so I get to add that D4, but only on 1. So in total, that's 11 points of damage.
Nice. As a pirate is jumping off of the rail with sort of his scimitar in hand to zip line
Yes.
across to you. You just pluck him out of the air
Line fuck!
into the sea.
Are these like pirates? Are they like vamp pirates or is it like
No,
vamp-
they-
Vampirates is a great.
That's got to
They're classic.
nice,
They're a
yeah.
mix of all races. You don't notice any vampires though. These are natives to Ixalan. You got humans. You got merfolk. You've got the siren flying overhead.
T-Rex?
No piratical.
There's a Jurassic Park 2 T-Rex in the hold.
No, well, you don't know. But what you do know is that there
T-Rex.
seems to be like the chief pirate. He's got a tricorn on, and he is zipping across to you.
I'm going to shoot him as well, if I can.
Cool. Well, you can all roll initiative at this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a bad roll. That's a great roll. Mediocre.
14 from big old knee socks.
Nice.
11 from Inigo.
Could you roll again?
Yes, please.
That's a 6. I accidentally left the sound effects on for the
Virtual dice.
digital dice there. That's
That's a 21 from Inigo.
Nice. Okay.
yeah, humble 6 for Geraldine. She's quite new to the world of combat.
Okay.
More used to sort of jam making competitions,
Oh, lovely.
baking.
Is she in the competitions and bake comps that she does? Is she normally first place or is she mid-table?
No, she's a good baker.
She's a competitor.
She is that is what I think has marked her out in the temple. She's competitive.
Shit.
She knows her worth.
That's where the,
Cool.
the goddess
Nina,
Yeah.
what'd you
doing
get?
her business.
5.
5.
is-
Okay. And Geraldine, what'd you get?
Humble 6.
Humble 6. Okay. So Nina...
Was her bakes always so good because like that light within her was
Yeah.
baked it to perfection?
They're imbued with holy energy,
Lovely.
That's
and
cheating,
it's real
isn't it?
tasty.
That's sort of sacrilege.
Nice.
When you
No,
can't bring your deity and religious connection.
Well, how do you think
You
Jesus
can.
made his
baking
bread?
competition?
If it is the Women's Institute
bread is
at the
holy bread.
temple,
That's
No.
a really good point.
yes,
I
you
guess so.
can.
As long as you're all on the same level.
She's the harvest goddess. She loves it.
That's why Chontier.
Right.
It's her bread and butter.
The siren...
Yeah. Woo.
The siren you see sort of flying away from you,
Yeah.
and you hear a crack of lightning, and then the peal of thunder as a bolt of lightning strikes the Santa Marta amidships.
Oh shit.
This burst of splinters flies up. It seems like the siren was trying to target the ship rather than the people on it.
But I
wants
mates
to
it.
sink us.
We're mates.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, cool. Friends with you would have been if it had worked. Still wouldn't have made any difference. Knee socks, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Big old knee socks.
Yeah.
Knee socks
Inigo, you're
again,
after
just
this.
like seeing like through the slats of the staircases and like holding on, like doesn't want to.
So you see the boss
engage.
pirate. You
Just
see,
see the boss
two
pirate.
like lieutenants seemingly zipping
And
across after him.
he sees like the inevitable danger that's about to fall his party, and he just he casts a cantrip called Thorn Whip that just whips out of one of the like the sides of a boat because I think its range is 30 feet.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
is that within range?
Yeah.
And it's a like I guess like a thorny whip comes out of the side of the boat. I want to like
Cool.
to,
Okay.
A thorny
So-
whip, is it?
thorny whip, and tries to hit maybe the lead pirate.
The pirate captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
My whip strikes most thornily.
For an 11 versus AC.
Best they see that is a miss. Yeah, it's definitely miss. Definitely miss. You can do anything else?
Goes back to crying.
No. You hear more. You see more grappling hooks. Tack, 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 tack. Landing on the deck. You hear
threw me out of the court.
the cry of pirate screams and battle cries as they start to traverse the gap between the two ships. Inigo, what are you going to do? You've got the boss pirate.
Are there any actually on deck with us?
No, they'll probably be here next round.
They're traversing at this
Yeah.
point.
That's-
All right. So I shout to the rest of the crew, "Don't stop shooting!" And I take 2 shots.
It's like Dolph Lundgren is here.
I take 2 shots at the
Spanish Dolph
captain,
Lundgren.
Yeah.
whipping his way.
The boss pirate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take 2 shots at him. for a 19 versus AC.
It's a hit.
And a
2 shots.
21 versus AC.
2 hits.
Okay. So that is... let's do this. That's 9. Plus...
Nino, you're going to be going after the next 3 rounds.
What race is the lead pirate?
He's an orc.
Ooh.
Geraldine first.
French.
Yeah, French.
Oh, is it?
She got 6.
Salut.
that is 27 points of damage.
I don't think my character is even capable of doing 27 points
My
of damage.
my damage is flavour only.
Yes.
Nice.
As I put earlier, I really build sort of a min character. That's the...
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Flavour.
That was some big rolls there.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Big rolls.
Cool. This orc just, you see him shout in anger, presumably, just you bastard. And in response, he sort of grips so he's currently got 2 hands on the scimitar. He's such a fucking badass. He moves to like 1 hand on top of it, so he's still moving.
Yes.
Draws a hand crossbow and shoots back at you as he's coming across the gap. And he'll take that shot at disadvantage.
Okay.
Very kind.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's all I've got.
Cool. So he
There's a lot of dice rolls there.
missed, and then it also was also a 16 versus AC.
Miss.
It's a miss. Okay, these 2 boxes. And then 2 other pirates, they aren't going to do that. They are, however, going to move and land on deck.
Fuck.
Geraldine, what are you going to do?
So is Bossman Pirate still in transit?
He was moving, took his shot, and has landed
He's
on deck.
landed on deck.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are also other pirates landing all around you, and the crew are sort of engaged in cling, clang, clang, clang,
Any
clang.
other pirates still in transit, or are they all on deck?
Yeah, loads of them are coming across. This is like a whole pirate crew assaulting your galleon, but for the purposes of where you are right now, this bad guy and his 2 mates are right in front of you.
So they're going to fuck me up, basically.
You could start shooting the other guys if you wanted to. Nobody's going to stop you doing that.
Okay, so she's sort of there, and I think she's like, oh my God, this is my chance to fucking do this. So,
Fuck you, Craig!
yes, you are Craig! I'll show you!
Craig!
Yeah! So she had her hand crossbow drawn, but she sort of stows it behind her, and she brings her hands together and casts Word of Radiance.
Nice. Love, shine
Yeah.
a light.
What's the word?
The word is Craig! She sort of rubs her hands together, pulls them apart, and kind of makes this beam of radiant light and tries to shoot it towards the nearest pirate towards her. She's not really thinking tactically. She just wants to fuck someone up.
Okay. Does this hit one thing, multiple
It
things?
can only hit one thing.
Okay, so
and
you've
it
got
deals-
2 like pirate lieutenants and what looks like boss pirate.
She is completely not thinking, just whoever is nearest her, she's just going for it.
I'm going to cook you at 250 for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Tablespoon of baking powder.
Tied up, Craig.
Okay, so you end up going for the boss pirate.
Hit him. And so if they fail a constitution saving throw,
It's not good, it's a 6.
he fails. Woo!
Say, Captain Brinley Rage.
And he takes 13 points of radiant damage. And it sort of shoots out of my hands directly into his face. And I'm like, oh my God! Oh, sorry, she says.
He
Inigo was that is
snarls,
very bright.
mutters something in Orcish. Nino, you're up in the clouds. The other siren is seemingly focusing its concentration on calling bolts of lightning down on the Santa Marta.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You can see now battle erupting across the deck. You can hear the faint clanging of metal on metal.
Nino knows what everybody's thinking, which is that I'm definitely going to go for the siren, concentrating and casting the bolts of lightning. You would think Nino would do that, but here's what Nino's going to do instead. Nino begins to trace a hypnotic pattern, a level 3 spell, in the air,
Yeah.
as a twisting pattern of colours weave through the air, And all three of those creatures, the lieutenants and the boss man, within a 30-foot cube,
They're within 30 foot of each other, yeah, easy.
can all take a wisdom saving throw as the pattern vanishes.
Schnapple. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Schnapple. The bandit captain. Fuck me, I'm just not going to use that dice anymore. The bandit captain rolled a 4.
Yeah.
The two bandits are pirates, rolled an 18 and a 17. This is much better. So the two lieutenants presumably passed.
They do pass.
The pirate captain
Falls asleep.
Why do you think that guy
Falls asleep.
And is incapacitated.
Why do you think that guy was elected captain? Just
pirate
it's a bit
captaincy.
shit, right?
So pirates are communists, essentially.
Oh,
I was watching some videos on pirates the other day.
nice.
Pretty cool.
what as background to this one shot? Like,
Need to nerd out on this.
Yeah.
Look, I was about
gotta
to
watch
like
this documentary on
piracy
pirates
and the British Empire and why.
and then Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Doing anything else?
No.
Does he fall asleep on his feet? Does he slump to the floor? What does he do?
His speed is reduced to 0 and he is incapacitated, to be very specific, which I assume would
He's asleep
mean-
on his feet. I'm going to say he's asleep on his feet.
It just
Nice.
says, it actually says charmed for the duration. So he could well just
So
be
is he
standing.
charmed or is he asleep?
It is charmed, is the wording.
Okay.
But he's incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Charming.
You've charmed him to sleep.
Until he takes
charmed him.
damage or.
The spell ends for an effective creature if it takes any damage.
Cool.
Or something else, which I'm not going to say. So you do
Nice.
it.
Nino, are you going to do anything else?
No.
No, okay. The siren screams and another bolt of lightning hits the Santa Marta sort of just below the waterline, or on the waterline.
Yeah.
And you can see a big hole blasted inside the ship and water begins rushing
Oh
in.
no.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't think my mending cantrip can
Knee
quite
socks.
stretch to that.
Knee socks, you're up.
I've got
Then
it too.
Inigo is after that.
Well, I'm gonna ask the question that Hannah just asked. Is it like can the mending cantrip fix a hole in the inside of the ship?
Definitely not.
A silly
You
question.
don't ask.
Optimistic.
You don't get.
Exactly. What if two people with that cantrip
Double mending.
Double mending.
Oh, in that case, definitely not.
Cross the mending stream. You're never meant to do. 2 planets.
Again, still hiding under the petrified under the staircase and seeing these other sailors get slaughtered.
A ballista bolt lands in the deck next to you. Thunk, splinters of wood erupt. Yeah.
He again just casts a thorny whip to
When in
try
doubt.
and lash out against the nearest lieutenant.
I think Dav and I's cantrip's going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Doing the work. Doing the work.
Better not rely on mine.
For a 13 versus AC.
Meets it, beats it.
Boom. 2d6.
Is there a saving throw for half or anything, or is it just straight?
No,
I was supposed to say
straight
up damage. Yeah.
For 7.
Nice.
Thorny whip.
Cool. Okay.
Piercing damage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Inigo, what are you gonna do?
So who have I got near me on deck?
You have the befuddled boss pirate, and then 2 pirate lieutenants.
Okay.
You see a pirate screaming towards you with a cutlass above his head, screaming as a vampire sailor just barrels into him with 2 daggers, takes him out of your way.
Oh, 2 daggers, yes.
Thunk, thunk. And you still see these 3 pirates in front of you.
So I won't go for the befuddled captain if he's down for the count. But are these 2 lieutenants close to each other?
Yeah, it's as if they've rehearsed. They've done this before. They've landed like thump thump.
They're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in and pulling a long straight sword from a sheath on my back. I'm going to make a double-handed strike at the one on the left.
Nice.
To the left.
For 19 versus AC.
That's absolutely a hit.
Okay, that is 7 points of damage.
Cool.
And then the one on the right, I'm going to make an unarmed strike against. It's like I'm going to bring up an elbow under his jaw
Nice.
if I can.
Well, you're dexterous. You've got that mobility. You can do it.
16
Yeah, that's
versus
also a hit.
AC. So that is Oh, not very good. That is 6 points of damage.
Same pirate or different pirate?
This is the other pirate. This is the one on the right.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to move back to the one on the left.
Cool.
I'm spending a key point to use flurry of blows. So I'm going to go for another elbow under his jaw.
Are you finished wanking yourself off yet?
No,
So
I'm not.
much
That's
monkage.
24 versus AC.
That's a hit.
He's
Yeah.
been a monking like this for ages.
And that's 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's a monkin. That's a monkin.
And for my final attack, I'm going to.
Do you punch it? Or?
I'm gonna bring my right knee up into the kidney of the pirate on the right.
Which kidney, left or right?
On his left.
But is it your left knee or is it your right knee?
And that
Faint
is
for the left kidney.
that is
strike the right.
another 24 versus AC, and
Another
that is
hit.
another. Oh, that's another 11 points of damage.
Oh, good. You just this
So that was
explosion of motion and focused aggression as Inigo Barguez, the vampire minder, just sets himself about the two pirate lieutenants who look really quite unwell after that, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Does the boss pirate get to take any sort of saving throw on his go, or is he just
No.
asleep? No.
He is just out of it. He's incapacitated.
Cool. Okay, so the two pirates, the two pirate lieutenants, I'm just going to roll them simultaneously because they're going to do the same thing. They're just going to lay about you with their scimitars, their cutlasses. Jesus fucking Christ. Those three misses, and that one is 19.
miss. So
What?
So I get so using
He's the one.
so using
And the rain like slows as
He won't need
as
to dodge. He won't need to dodge
Neesox-
cutlasses.
yeah,
I've added a
Neesox just
cheeky
looks at
little
the
plus
slats.
2 to my AC because I used something called Agile Parry, which means that I only made one attack with my weapon, which means that I get to use this thing called Agile Parry. So
I'm a cleric.
plus 2 to my AC.
Cool. Okay. So you're essentially just stood perfectly upright, just sort of swaying at the hips as these cutlasses sway past you.
As well as dice, you can now pick up the official Dungeons & Dragons sourcebooks from the Dice Dungeon UK. You can pick up Tasha's Cauldron of Everything or the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount now. Fancy Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft? They've got it to pre-order. And just remember to enter the code DRAGONWINGS at the checkout for 10% off of your order. Go and see for yourself by visiting thedicedungeon.co.uk.
Cool. Geraldine, then Nino, then we're back up to the top of
Lit.
the round.
Are there still a lot of pirates sort of coming across deck?
Yes, absolutely.
Fine. Okay, so Geraldine, having sort of just cast that spell, like looks into that cantrip, looks into her hands and almost like smiles because it's really worked. She's like, brilliant. So she just thinks back to her work at the temple and she brings her hands together again, looks down to the deck and just sort of stamps down onto the deck and casts Thunderwave.
Nice.
But effectively, it's basically aiming across
Yeah.
the gulf between the two ships. And basically that means that everything in a 15-foot cube originating from where I stand must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I'm going to roll a few of these.
Does that take everyone out? Everyone out? Or am I within 15 under the stairs? Am I within 15 feet of Geraldine?
I've sort of tried to aim it outwards to minimise the damage to everyone else, but I do appreciate there are going to
tell
be
you
some
what,
people that are going to...
I'm hitting the DM panic button under the table because of what just happened with Inigo. You know what? Friendly fire's turned on.
I did
really?
think it could happen. I
Yeah.
did think it could happen.
Yeah, that's how we're playing it.
Oh.
So yes, it will
Fine.
hit everybody.
I've
apart
aimed it.
from-
I've aimed it outwards at the ship. So unless you're
In
sort
that
of
case,
like directly
no,
below me,
it will not hit
or right
any
next
of
to
your
me.
mates. But consider this fair warning for
Yeah.
the rest of the
All right.
session. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so this just wave of thunder takes out a load of grappling hooks. A bunch of pirates just fall into the swirling seas between the two ships. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you can probably hit the boss pirate and one of the pirate lieutenants.
lit. So if they fail the Constitution saving throw, it's 2d8.
Is it going to change your mind about whether you're doing this or not? If it will hit the pirate captain.
I can't talk to him, so no. I'm
Cool,
just
all
so
right,
excited
sweet.
to cast a spell.
Just do it.
So they take
Do it.
Constitution saving throws,
They
right?
do indeed.
Okay, the boss pirate fails. Fuck me. They both fail. These are shit. They both fail. How much damage do they take?
So they take 2d8.
Oh,
That is, or
Nice.
2.
One pirate lieutenant just explodes in
What?
a fine mist of gore. How much damage does the boss pirate take?
It takes 5 in total.
Big.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Not the
that fine a
greatest
mist.
roll.
It was actually
No.
a fairly chunky mist. Yeah, it was more like thick mints.
Thick mints.
Thick
In a
mints.
cloud of mints.
It's just been pulsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunky salsa. Chunky salsa. Nice. Okay, Nino, what are you going to do?
You know, I feel like the flavour of Ninor's Goes is going to be what completely ineffective spell am I going to pick this round?
Talk to an
And
animal.
Yeah, it really is that kind of
Talk
choice.
to the fish. See what's going on down there.
Yeah.
I scream to the others, is there anything that I could write in the clouds that would put these people off, do you think? in large 10-foot clouds, I guess I'm just gonna... On their galleon, is there pirate guff? By which I mean, is there some kind of deck-mounted cannon anywhere?
Yeah, there's on the forecastle. There's a couple of small cannon. There are also sort of harpoons, ballista arrayed.
Any of them-
Forecastle's the right word, isn't it?
Is there like a,
Yeah,
like a
yes,
barrel of
or focus
TNT on their boat? Is
Say again.
there any barrels of like TNT? Like
Not on deck. No, that would be foolish.
Very dangerous.
Is there some kind of self-destruct button?
yeah.
Are any of those weapons pointing forwards towards
The Santa Marta.
the fellas?
All of them. All of them point towards.
Are any of them
Santa Marta.
directed towards the very specific point of the Santa Marta where the Baddens are stood?
When you, as in the three Baddens.
The Roggins.
I would say, sort of, ish. What are you trying to do? Because
Nino's got a mage hand. That's what I'm saying.
do you want to click?
I want to pull the trigger on this mother.
You can pull the one that is most closely aligned with where the bad guys are. Yeah, sure. I'm going to roll a percentage dice. And what are you hoping for? What are you aiming for with your mage hand? You just want to pull the trigger? You want to move the ballista or the cannon? Also pick your poison, ballista or cannon.
It's going to be
Big ballista, little cannon.
It's going to be the ballista, isn't it?
Okay.
No, it's going to be the cannon.
Little cannon.
Because
big
of the way
ballista.
that you reacted to that. I'm going to pick the cannon because I'm looking
The little cannon.
the little cannon.
Little cannon.
Sorry, Tom, I'm going to go for the ballista.
The big ballista.
I'm going to go for the big ballista,
Not the cannon.
not the little cannon.
All right, fine.
I'll go for the big ballista, and I'm looking for as
Cannon's
much
got high
effect-
explosive shells in it. What?
It's going to be the little cannon, Tom.
Okay, cool.
I'll go for the little cannon,
Right.
and I'm looking for as much like effect on the three of them as humanly possible.
Okay,
with this mage hand.
Is a mage hand going to be able to like move the cannon on its gimbal?
I'm
Or-
hoping that it's already pointed in that general direction.
It is pointing in the general direction.
And I'm going to time it. I'm going to time it with the kind of like the
the rolling of the ship.
the rolling of the ship,
Yeah.
so that I can line the two up and blast the three of them into.
Cool. I'll
into
tell you what.
Ixtlan.
I am
Is that
not going to give you any more than 50-50 on this.
fine? That's
Is that
all I
all
want.
right?
That's all I need.
Do you want?
Screams
Do
Nino.
you want? How do you want to split the 100 up into 50-50? What do you want to count as going to hit? Which count is not going to hit? We're just going to go below 50, over 50.
Yeah, like 50 or greater.
Is a hit or a miss?
Is a hit.
Is a hit. All right. It's a hit.
Yes!
It's my boy.
See
I
here.
do it. You guys just see a little mage hand fall from the sky like an aerial. Yeah, like an aerial drop, just slams into the deck, hops up to the ready prep cannon, waits for the perfect moment, and clicks
Yeah.
like the old British.
You
gas
turn the
advert.
targeting computer off. Just as it rolls through, just click.
Yeah.
Click.
So then, what do you write in the sky?
I can't. Because I use my mage hand. But I
Nice.
prep that for my next go.
And
Cool,
it's just going to
okay.
be the mage hand symbol.
Yeah, it's going to be the mage hand symbol.
Nice.
A pizza.
Nice.
Okay, so the cannon flies true and strikes the boss pirate
Yeah.
square in the chest.
Yeah.
And then let me give him a little save. He fucking fails it. Cool. The boss pirate is awake now after being hit by a peal of thunder, takes a cannonball to the chest, is standing barely, just looks in confusion, sort of over his shoulder, in his back, as he's just been hit by one of his own cannonballs. And then it's up to the Siren. The Siren screams again, and another bolt of lightning hits the Santa Marta that is now taking on water and is clearly listing to one side as she's starting to not have a great time. Nisox, then Inigo, what are you going to do?
But first, I use my bonus action, says Nino, to use my College of Glamour special.
College of Glamour!
College of Glamour is what
Starts
it's
very
motive.
Yeah.
Geraldine's quite glam. She likes that, actually.
Was that the university that you went to?
Yeah, IRL. Nino's going to swoop down. I'm going to pick up to 4 creatures. I pick my 3 mates.
Yeah.
And they are each going to gain 8 temporary hit points.
Chuffed.
And you can all, at any time you want, including right now if you want to, as a reaction, you can move up to your speed.
Even if we're engaged.
Without provoking an attack of opportunity.
That's cool.
God, that is lit.
Okay.
Needless to say, my bard is not this good.
I can't do the damage, but I can do the help.
So you can
Fever, last
do speed
flavors.
and then up to another speed.
No, you can now, as a reaction, not even on your go, whenever anything happens in the next round, you can just be like, boom, I move.
I'm going to head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Well, I'm going to drop back
And it doesn't count
10
as...
10 feet away from the guy I'm fighting.
Yeah. Like a big lad could be giving some dramatic speech in his round, you're like, oh, no, I move.
And attack of opportunities...
No attack
Nil.
of opportunity.
Shit, okay.
That's nice, yes. Okay, so yeah, I'll drop away from the pirate lieutenant.
Nice.
Who's still alive.
Nisox, what are you doing?
Seeing that... seen again through the steps of the staircase, and seeing what Inigo just did, like my new prince, and then he just runs and just you see his teeth grow.
There's no
so
need
vital.
for
His teeth grow like into like fangs as he casts. It's not him not casting it. It's just an innate, again, like reaction to the situation as primal savagery takes form on him. As like these fangs, and he just jumps up at this lieutenant and just sinks his teeth into his neck, or tries to.
Cool. These pirates have not had a great time.
They need better dice.
For a 17.
That's a hit. They do need way better dice.
Yeah.
I've rolled double digits like twice.
And it's a 13 acid damage.
Cool.
As he sinks into his neck and just acid just pours into his...
you rip out his throat and the remaining flesh just sort of hisses and bubbles and cooks as the pirate lieutenant drops gurgling to his knees and then dies.
And then as the reaction, the movement of reaction just runs off.
See ya!
Runs off, following Inigo and just being like, wait for me! Wait for me!
I don't think Inigo's gone anywhere.
I've dropped back about 10 feet
Okay,
from,
cool.
from that
Yeah.
dude that you just...
Inigo, what are you going to do? The boss
eviscerated.
pirate is looking deeply unwell.
I'm just going to walk slowly up to him with my sword levelled at his chest.
I really hope you roll. I really hope you fuck this up.
Yeah.
Go on.
And I'm going
Just one attack. The prideful, just a single attack, isn't it?
yeah, to start with. We'll see how it goes.
A kindness.
So I swing for 12 versus AC.
It's not good enough.
All right, that swing misses.
Are we spending a key point by any chance?
No, we're not going to spend a key point. I'm going to swing again.
Cool.
Oh shit! Okay, for 9 versus AC,
The dice are with us.
and so then I'll go for my unarmed strike, my bonus action.
Imagine that.
Just open hand. Slap.
And I don't think that's going to hit either. That's 11 versus AC.
It's not a hit. Yeah.
There you go.
Hubris, thy name is Inigo Vargas.
And then I guess Nisox just looks up and just, you're not my prince.
Wow.
And just sulks off.
Then I'll leave it there. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. The pirate captain snarls and looks at you,
Oh no.
and then sort of takes a deep breath and lunges for you with his cutlass for a 2 22s versus AC.
That is going to hit.
Thank fucking goodness for that. And where are you? Fucking hell. 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm very glad of those temporary hit points in that case.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then he pulls a dagger out from his boot, slings that at you. True fact. For a 17 versus AC.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Cool. Okay, cool. And then the 2 other pirates are dead. Geraldine, then Nino.
So Geraldine is sort of picking sort of bits of pirate mints out her hair, being like, I absolutely can't believe I've managed to get them twice.
What can I make with this mint?
Yeah. And she sort of almost forgotten herself a bit because she's sort of in the revelry of having cast a spell, and she sort of looks up, kind of realising, and sees this fight going on here with the captain and the lovely vampire chap. So
Charming, isn't he?
yeah, he's absolutely lovely.
Great teeth.
Yeah, I'd absolutely hate to see him hurt. So this time she brings her hands together in sort of a twisting motion and thrusts them up in the air, creating a sacred flame, which she tries to bring down upon the pirate captain.
Yeah.
And he has to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid
Dex
it.
saving throw. To avoid it or take half damage?
Dex saving throw. Just to avoid it.
He rolls a 5.
Well, I'm
Fuck
afraid
you,
he's
dice.
going to take a little bit of damage from me. So he is going to take 6 points. Of radiant
Cool.
damage.
He falls flat on his face, takes a shuddering breath. Not like this, you cunt. Drags himself back to his feet, stands sort of swaying with a cutlass in each hand. Come on, fucking up, you! And he seems to be still just about alive. Nino, what are you going to do?
If any of you want to move as a reaction, just when you've got it, cocked and loaded. It's gonna be a vicious mockery
Yes.
upon the guy,
Yeah.
wavering there
Just
as I say, no, you're the cunt. And can take a wisdom saving throw.
cool. Okay. And is this for half damage or no damage?
I want to.
It's an important distinction at this point in this pirate captain's
Yeah, I'm guessing he
illustrious
is.
career.
I would guess it's no damage.
Yeah, to counter it.
If they
Good.
fail.
That's a good thing. Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
He rolls a 15.
Succeeds.
Oh.
Doesn't do anything.
No, you're the cunt.
He said
No,
that.
actually.
I said, no, you're the Oh my god.
Nice. The siren sweeps past and seemingly like the Santa Marta is sinking lower in the water. You can notice all now you're kind of standing at a slant and you're not struggling to keep your footing, but you're definitely standing
Listing.
on you're standing at an angle. The siren swoops round seeing its boss's predicament and calls down a blast of lightning on Inigo. Inigo, can you take a dex saving throw, please?
Yeah,
I'm going to say you're quite dexterous as a monk.
I am quite dexterous, but
He's nimble.
we'll see. Oh shit, it's not a great roll though. That is a 13.
As a fail, and you take
Whoa.
20 points of thunder damage.
Shit. Okay.
Those 8 temp hit points are an absolute
got-
treat there.
Knee socks, then Inigo. Let's go.
Seeing that Inigo's in trouble, Nisux just runs at the pirate captain, just swaying on his feet, still with his fangs out.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm
Just-
picturing
and
you like Donnie from
Yeah.
the Wild Thornberries.
just
Yeah.
tries, exactly,
Right?
exactly, like that. But instead of this, just goes for the ankle and just
A little ankle biter, yeah,
ankle
nice.
biter. For a 15 versus AC.
Oh, fucking hell. Meets it, beats it.
Um,
Tell you what, you don't even need to roll. Because he's an orc and you killed him, but then he came back to life. Essentially, he's on
right,
one
yeah.
hit point. What happens?
He just like gnaws away at his ankle, and it timbers like just crashing into the deck.
Wow.
But like I guess Nisox is just blind to the fact that that's what's happening. It's just still gnawing at that ankle, just fangs out, just savagery coming to the forefront for the first time.
Rage is dead! Rage is dead! You hear from a call that rises from the rest of the pirate crew. But she's going down! We'll get her later! And you see these pirates frantically trying to disengage, but the siren, seemingly unhearing of this, is still flying around looking angry, casting lightning bolts aplenty. The sailors are in retreat. The ship is sinking, but you still have a siren to deal with. Inigo, and then Geraldine, and then Nino.
Can we see the siren?
You can see the siren, yeah, because the siren came round to call this lightning bolt down on you.
Okay.
It's kind of swooping past. It's moving, but you can definitely see it.
Well, I'll take a couple of pops of my longbow if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Make it out while it's flying around. That's not good. 12 versus AC, and am I better? Dirty 20 versus AC.
A dirty 20 is good enough.
Okay.
One arrow, flies past the siren's wing.
So that is 7. 8 points damage.
That's what a siren sounds like. Cool. It's hurt, and it spins but stays in flight. Nina, what are you going to do? There's a bleeding siren flying around the ship.
In it, Geraldine.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Geraldine.
How far away is it from me?
It's close enough to do pretty much whatever you want to it.
Sweet, so less than 60 feet.
Yeah.
Again, she liked that flamey bit last time, so again, she brings her hands together, raises them above her head, and goes, "Take that, mister!" and fires the flame up in the air. So it's got to take a dex saving throw, please.
Nice dex saving throw from the siren. It's a 1. Ooh, it's not good. Pop.
Pop. So it takes 8 points.
Nice. And it crashes, you clip its wing and just crashes into the deck. Skims across the deck, rolls into a mess of feathers and wings and steel and feet at the bottom of the steps that Nisox was hiding under, but it's still alive.
She lets out a sort of a gleeful...
Nina, what are you going to do?
I'm going to fall on that other siren.
Just going to dive bomb it?
Yeah, I'm going to fall. Not even dive bomb, yeah. I just look at all of you meaningfully with tears in my eyes, and then I just fold my wings up. And then I just fall.
Cool. Okay, so right.
I just want to give you something interesting mechanically.
It's like a nice arm strike.
I like it. Well, you're saying
I reckon I'm 60 feet up. Since the last spell I cast had a 60-foot range.
So you take, what is it, 1d6 per 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to take 66 points of damage.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what. The siren, if you hit it, can also take 66 points of damage. Are you going to be able to hit it?
I don't know.
Let's take a acrobatics check to see if you can stay on track.
This is a high risk, not even that high reward.
Cannonball!
Is there like a thing where the siren, if he hits into it, will cushion take half damage if he hits?
Surely.
Let's find out. Let's get that acrobatics check first. I'll tell you what, the magic number you're looking for, because you're 60 feet up, is I'm going to say a 13.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's
all right. But he's a flying creature.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Are we still in combat?
We are still in combat.
Oh, damn it.
All of you hear Nino scream, "Live by the sword!" And that's all you hear. 23.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so you're going to take 46 damage.
All right.
And the siren is going to take 66 damage.
Yes.
Have at it. So roll 4, and you're both going to take that. Then roll another 2, and the siren's going to take that on top.
All right. The 46 is 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you both take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. And then the additional 2d6 is 9.
Oh,
good rolls.
Nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. Have you... Imagine, if you will, a water balloon filled with
porridge.
chunky mints. We've been there before. Imagine that water balloon was thrown at incredible speed at a hard surface. The resulting impact zone is what is now the remains of the siren. As you just burst it. How do you land?
I land just on my arse with my legs out like a baby. And then as it just explodes under my arse across the deck, I flick up both hands and scream, "Safe!"
Cool. Combat over.
What a way to finish the call.
You hear not a klaxon because we're on a galleon. You hear lots of bells tolling in a very specific pattern, and Inigo, you know this as the abandoned ship.
Looking around, are there any dying men on the deck? Are there any of those pirates who...
Dying pirates or dying vampires?
No, pirates. Humans.
Humans. Yeah, there are a couple of direly wounded pirates.
Okay, I grab one and drink his blood.
Gonna say you're about to suck it up.
I'm just gonna suck him down if that's okay.
You can gobble him down.
These folks seem what
How do the three of you feel about this?
Oh, I'm very open-minded, but I do find it a little bit distasteful.
I look up from his throat, like blood around my eyes, go, "He is a pirate."
As you are.
Nino's rolled with dark crowds. It ain't the first sucking off he's seen.
I'll take it.
Nisox, how do you feel? You were in the employ of the Sun Empire that were invaded by the vampires. How do you feel about this?
Again, like Nisox has was forced out of the court due to his inability to perform.
Right.
No cell. It's fine.
And his and he I guess has an allegiance to the prince and the Sun Empire, but it's just more about his this is like a shocking like viewpoint, and I think he kind of like reacts by trying to not intimidate.
Pretend to be.
Imitate
that one. Imitate his newfound ally, and then so with his like teeth, his fangs drawn, just sucks into his with his acid fangs to the nearest dead siren on the floor.
What is wrong with this goblin?
Dragonwing.
Thanks for listening. Our adventures with the post-season interlude continue next time. Meanwhile, come and say hello to us on the Instagrams and Twitters at DragonWingsPod. See you next time.